Hi there, everyone. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you on today. It's currently the 13th going into the 14th of February 2014, and the main topic out here today is our Valentine's Day snowstorm, which is currently developing across western portions of Japan and charging off towards the northeast. Definitely going to be bringing some heavy snowfall and gusty winds up and down the Pacific coastline of Japan. I do want to start off by saying thanks to our sponsor today. Actually, really not our sponsor, but definitely helping the site out, bringing some viewers in. Earth.nullschool.net, showing up people a link to westpacweather.com on their webpage today. This site is just absolutely amazing and beautiful, all rolled into one. Any weather forecaster, you definitely have to go enjoy this. This is not just used for the Western Pacific, in which out here you can actually click these areas, and this shows temperature and winds and numerous other factors all the way up through the upper levels up to about 200 HPA, but you can even zoom it out and just look anywhere in the world at the same information. So some great stuff there. Let's get back to what is going on over here in Japan with our southern coast low, which will be moving right along the coastline here, going through your day on your Friday. Total snow accumulations, that is, will be adding up in some areas up to about 40 centimeters. Now, this is per prefecture. The highest each prefecture will see right near the immediate coastline. Do expect it a little bit less, though, in parts of Kanagawa, including those of you in the Tokyo metro area. You're likely going to be seeing somewhere around about 5 centimeters. That's what actually shows right here on the bottom right of the screen. Tokyo seeing about 5 centimeters. Same thing goes for the Yokosuka area, about 5 centimeters or about 2 to 4 inches. Now, I know if you are following with the U.S. military there, that is, what we are seeing is a little bit different of a story out here, and I want to show you currently what the CFA is saying at this time, just showing you this. They're expecting about 4 to 6 inches into Yokosuka, or excuse me, 2 to 4 inches, 4 to 6 in Yokohama. That's somewhere around 15 to 20 centimeters. I do want to say that's a pretty high number. We had some discussion about this, thinking that it's the military's knee-jerk reaction regarding last week's snowstorm when it was really significantly under forecast. You remember last week, the worst snowstorm in 45 years out here. I do want to say, and the reason why I'm pointing that out, this one is not going to be nearly as bad as that. There's a lot of factors coming into play. This one, not as intense as last week's storm, specifically in regards to the pressure around this storm system. Take a look at the GFS model here. It starts to track off towards the northeast, and actually, let's hope this pulls up. Starts to track off towards the northeast, and the center pressure actually right around 990 HPA, and that's what we're going to be expecting out of this. The one last week got down to 975, I believe. That is nearing typhoon intensity. It's just a massive monster of a storm. Plus, the weather around this is a little bit warmer, so we're looking at warmer temperatures coming in from the south with the storm. So expect snowfall basically throughout the day here on Friday. I know numerous schools have been closed. Those of you in Yokosuka, I know that all the DoD schools have been closed, but it's not just there. Meanwhile, a lot of the international schools, my son included, this forecast is actually coming live, recorded live at the very least out of Tokyo, Japan. My son's school has been closed as well, just in preparation for about 5 centimeters of snowfall in the Tokyo area. Really, I know that doesn't sound like a lot for some of you, and 5 centimeters is about 3 inches max. That's really not something Tokyo can handle. Last week we saw that record-breaking snowstorm, but a typical 5 centimeter ice snowstorm definitely causes traffic to come to a halt and significant train delays and cancellations as well. So even with this storm system weaker, but still going to be having some problems. Snow's going to be lasting throughout the day here, though, on your Friday. Good news, like I said, that warm weather will be coming in with it. Saturday morning, or the heaviest at least of the snowfall, I do want to mention, is likely going to be here by Friday night going into your late evening hours. This is showing you, actually, this is right around Friday evening, those winds gusting up to 35 knots. That's absolutely intense right in here. That's tropical storm strength gust, and I do think we are going to be seeing those really gale force winds. But let's take a look at the snowfall forecast for that same time period into Friday evening, also coming down with some heavy snow. So that's definitely going to be creating some whiteout conditions for some of you if this does really get into some of those thick snow bands with the storm system. But as we go through the ECMWF model into Saturday morning, or actually this is Saturday about 9 a.m., the heavy snow off there towards the northwest, but then it continues to track into the northeast, and that really significantly tapers off. Take a look at that, just over the course of a few hours. This is by Saturday, actually there we go, about 6 a.m. You can see it starts to retreat back towards the west. All this heavier stuff's in the higher elevations. Yokohama, Yokosuka, downtown Tokyo. You're going to be switched over to rain by about 6 a.m. here on your Friday, on your Saturday morning, that is, about 6 a.m., and then it just switches all over the rain. Now, this does not mean clear air. I keep on saying rain because the rain will still be hanging around for a little bit, but the temperatures will just be too warm going into Saturday. So basically a rain-snow mix, if not just rain. Heaviest stuff by Friday night. Downtown areas likely going to see around 5 centimeters of snowfall. Higher elevations, you can see about 10 centimeters, and definitely up into the mountains, possibly up to about 40 centimeters. Thanks for watching, everybody. That is all for right now on this Western Pacific weather update with our special coverage of another non-gone low, or a southern coast low out here. Just to let you know, we're going to be moving out and about here on Friday and Saturday, not just taking footage, but actually I am moving the studio. So, yeah, we're going to be having some new stuff come up here. That's all for right now. Thanks for watching.